Everywhere around the world, there are people making music. Their instruments, their voices are raised in waves of sound. Take a journey with us now to places far and wide. Let music carry us away and be our guide. Be our guide. Drone, drone, deep, deep drone. Didgeridoo has a deep, deep drone. Down here in Australia, didgeridoo has a deep, deep drone. Be our guide. Join us now in India, where rhythm is everywhere. Listen to the rhythm, it will take you there, take you there. Takadimi, takadimi, takita, takita. Takadimi, takadimi, takita, takita. Be our guide.
Moradale Foundation Phase, welcome to our assembly that is all about the Easter story. The story of Easter actually starts the week before Easter Sunday. The Sunday before Easter Sunday is called Palm Sunday. Jesus arrived in Jerusalem on Palm Sunday, and the people of Jerusalem were so happy to see him that they waved palm branches. The streets were really dirty, so the people of Jerusalem put the palm branches on the floor and even put their cloaks on the floor so that Jesus' donkey did not have to travel through the puddles. Some important people were really jealous of how much the people of Jerusalem loved Jesus. They wanted to arrest him. One of Jesus' very special friends was called Judas. The people who wanted to hurt Jesus told Judas that they would give him 30 pieces of silver if he would tell them where Jesus was. Jesus had a special dinner called a Passover Meal with his friends. This meal is known as the Last Supper, as it is the last meal that Jesus had with his friends. During the meal, Jesus washed the feet of all of his disciples. He told them all that they needed to remember to love one another and to help each other whenever they could. During the meal, Jesus gave his friends bread and wine. Then he told them that one of them would turn against him. All of his friends were very shocked. Jesus said to Peter that he would pretend that he didn't know Jesus before the morning had arrived and the cock crowed. After the meal, Jesus went to pray in the Garden of Gethsemane. Judas told the important people where Jesus was. He had told the people that he would kiss Jesus on the cheek so that they would know which one of his friends was Jesus. And Jesus was arrested. Peter followed Jesus and waited outside where he was being held. But somebody asked him if he was Jesus' friend, and Peter said that he didn't know Jesus. Then the cock crowed. Peter remembered that what Jesus had said and felt very sad. Pontius Pilate set Barabbas free instead of Jesus. The crowd wanted Jesus to be punished, even though he didn't do anything. Jesus had to carry a very heavy cross through the streets of Jerusalem. As Jesus was carrying the cross, he fell over twice. The cross was too heavy for Jesus to carry. A man called Simon was pulled from the crowd and was told that he had to carry the cross for Jesus. Jesus died on the cross. His friends and family were very sad. When Jesus died, the earth shook, and the curtain in a special place called the temple was torn in two. Jesus' body was put in a tomb. A large, heavy stone was put in front of the entrance. On the third day, Mary and some of Jesus' friends went to the tomb. But Jesus' body wasn't there, and the stone had been rolled away. An angel told them that Jesus had risen from the dead. This happened on Easter Sunday. Some of Jesus' friends said that they did not believe that Jesus had risen again, and they wouldn't believe until they saw Jesus themselves. Jesus visited his friends and reminded them to spread the word of God. Then Jesus ascended to heaven. That is the story of Easter. Let's have a quick look at how Easter is celebrated around the world. In France, every year on Easter Monday, around 10,000 people gather to watch a small army of cooks make an omelette using 15,000 eggs. In a tiny village in southwest France, people come to watch members of the giant omelette brotherhood pour gallons of egg yolks into a large frying pan in the village square to make their famous omelette. It takes around 90 minutes to break all of the eggs. In Spain, during Holy Week, there is a parade every day, and people act out different parts of the Easter story. In Sweden, people make sure that their houses are very clean. They open all of the windows and the doors to air out their summer houses, and they clean them from top to bottom. Once this is done, fires are lit and friends and family arrive for Easter celebrations. On Maundy Thursday, Swedes gather birch twigs and put them in a glass jar of water. The twigs are decorated brightly with brightly coloured feathers, hand-painted eggs and small ornaments. You won't find many chocolate eggs in Swedish Easter celebrations, but Swedes are the world's biggest consumer of sweets. The eggs you see at Easter in Sweden are more likely to be beautifully decorated paper or plastic eggs filled to the brim with sweet treats. While some are hung from birch twigs in the house, others are hidden in the garden for children to find during an Easter egg hunt. In Greece, Easter is the most important religious holiday. Traditional celebrations begin on Holy Saturday, with people attending church service at 9 o'clock. As soon as the church bell sounds, it signals for everybody to run to the main town square to watch the pot throwing tradition. In this Easter tradition, islanders who live in the apartments and houses surrounding the square decorate their windows and balconies with red flowers and badges. And they throw huge clay pots filled with water from the windows into the street below. Hundreds of spectators gather in the square at a safe distance from the balconies to watch the tradition. Islanders believe that the custom helps to ward off bad spirits, and the spectators take pieces of the smashed pots home as a good luck charm. I hope you're enjoying your Cultural Diversity Week, and I will leave you with the rest of our music of the week.
You will hear the fiddle and the whistle, play a lively melody in Holland. Be America. Quicker is a drum you hear in South America. Be our guide. Africa, 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 Africa. Be our guide. Drone, deep drone. Didgeridoo has a deep drone. Down here in Australia, didgeridoo has a deep drone. Join us now in India, where rhythm is everywhere. Listen to the rhythm, it will take you there, take you there. Takadimi, takadimi, takita, takita. Takadimi, takadimi, takita, takita. Join us now in India, where rhythm is everywhere. Listen to the rhythm, it will take you there, take you there. Takadimi, takadimi, takita, takita. Takadimi, takadimi, takita, takita. Join us now.